Greetings, gang. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Whew. All right. So today we're just gonna do some tarot and some talk. Um, if you are a member to the channel, you can ask a free question, and I'll pull a card for you, or I'll answer it intuitively, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Okay. Um, So let's just start with the tarot as you guys all come in. Hey, Avy. Avy, I don't know if you heard the intro because I don't think you was here yet. I'm fine, man. How are you? Um, Avy, members can ask a free question tonight, and I'm gonna pull a card for you or answer it intuitively. But that's only for those of you who don't mind your business being in the chat. Hey HB3. So you can type your question or yeah. Hey Visa Positivity. Oh yeah, so yeah, HP3 and Piece of Positivity. Y'all just got here, so I was saying that members can ask a free question tonight. Um, members, paid members, can ask a question tonight. All members have a badge, so if you guys want to ask a free question during the tarot reading, or like I'm gonna do some tarot, and then we'll open the floor up for you guys to ask some questions if you want a card pulled on it, or you want me to answer it intuitively. All right, so let's just jump in. Hey, Cindy Lou. You welcome, peace and positivity. Hey, Ben. I already know my OG moderators probably ain't even gonna want to ask a question because they real funny about putting their business on the internet. So, but I mean, if you want to ask a free question, members and moderators, y'all can ask a question and I'll pull on it or I'll intuit it. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we have for the collective? Okay, Five of Cups in reverse. So you over it. You don't give a fuck anymore. You don't have no regrets. I feel like you just moving lightly at this time. I feel like somebody's heart was heavy, but it's just not heavy anymore. I feel like somebody has really released a lot of grief that they were carrying. Okay, it could have been grief over a man, King of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck, court card energy. So somebody could have somebody was sad over this person at one time, but now they're not. I feel like it's because, yeah, lovers in reverse here. It's because you just realized. I know, being, but I just wanted to put that out there because I appreciate y'all, of course, and then I also appreciate the members So I feel like that'll be like a cool perk to add to the membership, that during the lives you guys get to ask a free question, you know? So if you don't want to, it's no pressure, man. Oh, cancer ass. I'm just saying, gang. Being like, I'm not about to. Hey, look, I probably wouldn't either. But you know, it's there. Okay, so I feel like somebody went through a separation, or they are going through a separation with someone, but they're not sad about it. It's like they're over it. They know this person doesn't have staying power. They know this person possibly has other, you know, relationships. I love you guys too. Relationships going on at this time, and so I feel like this is a breakup somebody is just like over. Like if somebody was to bring this person up to you, it's like you wouldn't even be sad, or you wouldn't flash back to like a time when because you know, four of cups in reverse, I mean the five of cups in reverse points back to the four of cups, right? So that's that, you know, you don't care about it really. So I feel like for a lot of you too, if you're gonna get some divination done, or you're looking into some type of spiritual parts of your life, I feel like it's not about a man or a relationship, so to speak, because it doesn't just have to be a man. We have the lovers out here. um it's like you're not in this space now where you're like going to readers or going to divination and being like, is my ex gonna come back, or like somebody is like not in that space. I feel like somebody also too they just like don't care about their exes or connections that separated. I feel like somebody is more concerned with like their soul's evolution at this time. I feel like a lot of people also too are like pondering what their purpose could be with the lovers in reverse. I feel like too the reason somebody separated from someone, like somebody, you know, spirit will separate you from someone if they feel like you putting that relationship above everything in your life. And someone who's gonna watch this reading, they have a tendency to do that. Okay, with the lovers in reverse, somebody has a tendency to be like, well, I'm in a relationship now, so I don't need friends, I don't need associates, I don't need God, I don't need spirit, I don't need nothing. I got somebody to lay up with. And that person got snatched up out of somebody's life because that person also too who uh, gave so much emotional control over to somebody, gave so much of their power over to somebody with the King of Wands in reverse. And Spirit was like, okay, you making this relationship your God, you making this relationship the reason you grateful if you woke up one morning. Like it just became too much. And so that relationship was removed. For one, it wasn't healthy for the person that was giving up so much power, but it also wasn't healthy for the person on the receiving end of that, because it was too much responsibility, too much expectation. So this connection, if this is ringing for somebody, that connection had to be broken, because it was like with the five of cups, I'm also picturing somebody like just their emotions just always on the up and down, up and down, up and down, because they're basing it on who they're connected with, who's making them feel something. And so Spirit was like, okay, I'm gonna have to snatch this relationship from you, or this connection, whatever it be, so that you can see that there's like more to life and more to your purpose and other things you should be focusing on. And so somebody had to experience that. Let's clarify this energy. I'm also seeing too with the King of Cups in reverse, somebody has a really big ego, but it's very small. Like it shows up as a big ego, but on the inside it's very small. And somebody likes to use their partners or whatever connections or relationships they're in. They like to use that to make them seem a certain way. Like a man who has to have somebody on his arm all the time to seem like the man, like a woman who has to have a man on their arm all the time so they don't seem undesirable or unlovable, or like they can one up somebody, or it's like somebody was basing connections on the wrong thing, and that's why it was also removed. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody is experiencing right now like a false start in a relationship. It's like the relationship gets going here, but then something happens. Ace of Wands in reverse, that it becomes a false start. Maybe they sleep together too soon. Maybe somebody is inconsistent. Maybe someone's shallow ego is getting in the way. But something happens aside from spirit removing it. Something happens physically within the relationship to where one party is like, okay, I got to get out of here. Let me see. Okay, so Spirit says we're on to different energy. Okay, you guys have the Three of Cups in the upright position. There's a lot of overcoming that's going on for somebody right now. A lot of overcoming. Somebody really needs to be in a state of gratitude right now. Because I see somebody overcoming like hidden challenges or things they didn't even know could have disrupted their flow. And like Spirit is like, there's a reason right now to be in a state of gratitude. What is this? Hey, Miss Love Life, welcome to the Soul Tribe. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit says, be happy for the ones who didn't give back to you. Be happy for the ones that you weren't able to exchange energy with. Celebrate that, okay? With the Seven of Wands coming out in the upright position, it's because it was some type of protection. All right? Spirit's like, I stopped this person from giving to you. I stopped you from, I stopped an exchange, period. Okay? And that exchange that I stopped was to protect you with the Seven of Wands, and with the Three of Cups, just show some gratitude. Because some of you could have been dealing with people who like to take more than they give. Could have been around some very entitled people. People that drain your energy. Or just somebody always asking you for something. Every time they talk to you, they asking you for something. They see you celebrating a little bit right here. You a little happy. Now also too, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, somebody is going to see you happy. No, Spirit's telling me to reword this. Okay, here I go. Somebody is the type of person to where if they see you in Three of Cups energy, celebrating with others, being social, having a good time, just being free, they're going to pull back their energy from you. And then they're going to be on the defense with you. All right? Somebody also, too, feels like they are owed a piece of your happiness, a piece of your celebration, a seat at your table. With the Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? Eight of Wands. Somebody might be bold enough to say that to you, too. Somebody might be bold enough to say that. Like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be happy, or you ain't gonna be happy without me. And if someone's not physically saying this is like the arrows they're shooting at you. Like, they want you to pick up on that. I feel like, too, some of you guys need to get something off your chest. With the Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands by each other like this, some of you guys need to get something off your chest. Because I'm seeing somebody here who's like used to holding stuff in, and that creates a war within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's used to like holding stuff in. I feel like, because the Eight of Wands could be movement or communication, but I feel like somebody really needs to say something, and it's going to come across as fiery, but you're going to have to re-emphasize your boundaries or something. What is this? Somebody might be trying to put you in a position to where you have to defend yourself. Okay? Or somebody wants you to say something, like, somebody wants you to say something. Like, somebody wants to cross your boundary so you can say something. But whoever this person is, Six of Pentacles in reverse, either they feel like you owe them something, or they just an energy vampire. Because sometimes one of the ways energy vampires get your energy from you is if they challenge you or try to pull from you, or, you know, sometimes they do that. Like, they'll strike up an argument with you to like pull from whatever peace you have, whatever good energy you have, whatever sound mind you have. Sometimes they'll pull from that, and then that's how they get a piece of your energy too. Not only through intimacy, but through communication. I remember I used to have a client that, like, every time I would get off the phone with them, it would be a negative energy present around me. Like, it never failed. It was like clockwork. And something told me, well, not something, my spirits told me that person was trying to extract energy, exchange energy, take my good and give me their bad. Hey, Jamaica. Take my good and run and give me their bad and run off. Like, this person, and the way they would do it was like they would over talk, like drag out the conversation, even after I've said several times, I gotta go, like they would just keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. And you know what's a telltale sign of someone who's an energy vampire in that form? It's like they'll just keep talking and keep talking, and even when you saying like you gotta go, they won't respect that. But then when you start to talk about yourself, maybe you just be like, fuck it, I'm in the conversation in. It's going long. Then the moment you start to say something about you, or like, yeah, you know, because I'm going through A, B, and C, and I'm just, then they like, well, okay, I'm going to let you go. That right there, that shows you that energetically, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, they've siphoned off a piece of your energy. And if you were to start to talk to them about what you going through, that means you getting your energy back. So then, like, that's why they hurry up and hang up. Because they are full now. They're full. Because everything inside, they have emptied it out onto you. So if you ever feel like that when you're on the phone with somebody or in the presence of somebody, and everything is just about them. And the moment you say something about you, they all of a sudden, well, I'm going to let you go. I bet you are. Because for one, they don't really give a fuck about what you got to say. They just give a fuck about how you hold space for them or how you make them feel when they unload onto you. Okay? So you got to be mindful of that. Because you got ear gates, eye gates, your mouth. You take stuff in. If you're on the phone with somebody, you get to yawning and you tired and they just yapping and everything's about them. And the moment you say something about you, either they cut you off or they be like, oh, they don't say nothing because they don't want to give you no energy back. Remember this. They'll just won't say nothing, or they'll just change the subject back to them, or they gonna hang up with you. Guaranteed. All right, let's see here. All right. You guys have the World in the upright position with the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like you at this point in your life, you like, fuck it. I'm just starting this new cycle. Now, it's so funny because at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles in reverse again, right? So you got this twice. I feel like part of this new cycle is really withholding your energy from people like this. Okay? Ace of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys need to withhold your sexual energy too, because that's a huge way people can zap you. Yeah. And with the World in the upright major arcana and the Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like some of you are also like, fuck it, I don't care who come in this new cycle with me or not. It has to start. Somebody's like, I have to change my life. I have to create this new world around me. Because I'm telling you, something crazy was released into this realm, man. Because ain't no flipping way. Thousands and thousands of people is under this much spiritual warfare without it being something aside from the petty shit people throw. I'm talking about the big thing with the World, the major arcana of it all. There's something going on in the atmosphere. I'm telling you, it's too many people having certain like symptoms and all these things, and something going on there. So that's why somebody is saying like, fuck it, I just gotta create my own world. And I feel like too, it's like by any means necessary. Somebody's like, no, I just have to. Hey, Lily Cat. Somebody's like, I just have to. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody not in two minds about it either. I feel like if some of you guys have been under psychic attack, you're gonna really have to practice mindfulness. If you are under psychic attack, then you need to be journaling, because you're gonna be coming up with a lot of good ideas, and you might get forgetful. All right, so if you got some good ideas, write them in your manifestation notebook as if they already happened. So then when you having brain fog and you like, what could I be doing right now? What could I be spending my energy on? You'll be able to go straight to your manifestation notebook. All right. Let's see. Yeah, after tarot, 5 of Cups. This is a different energy though. It's a different energy though. Because it's like this is a bittersweet energy. But not bittersweet as if like going back to the past. Because 5 of Cups plus 4 of Cups is 9 of Cups, right? And then you got the world. It's like the new cycle is going to be amazing. This new world you create around you is going to be amazing. But the thing is that you might just feel sometimes like, damn, I wish so-and-so could have came. I really cared about them. I really love them. I wish there was more of this. Like it might be some stuff like that. I just wish I had someone to share it with. Like it may be something like that going on. Or someone could be like, okay, but when I create this new world around me, who am I going to have left? Everybody else, I done already had to cut off. Everybody else then already tried to betray me or was disloyal to me. And Spirit is like, don't worry about that. Just create the new world. Just create it. All right? All right, let's see. Yeah. 2 of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody's mind is set on this. Like, that's it. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse. Somebody's mind is set. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. Somebody's like, I don't have nothing to lose at this point, but I got the whole world to gain. It's like, you ever heard that saying where they be like, uh, the world is your oyster, so gobble it up? Like, that's what I'm seeing. And sometimes you gotta say fuck it. With the 4 of Cups in reverse, you can't be walking around shining your teeth 24/7 at everybody. Sometimes you gotta be like, no, I got a mission, and I gotta get this shit done. You have to create your own world around you, because you guess what? If you don't, people will employ you in theirs, and then they'll have you build in their new world. You got to go home and figure out how you're going to build yours after you did exhausted yourself building somebody else's. So Spirit is on you, like, create this new world around you right now. All right? Okay. So you have the 7 of Swords in reverse with the 3 of Swords in reverse here. Somebody has done some type of shadow work. And somebody is like realizing the times they self-sabotaged, the times they set themselves up for failure. And I feel like this may be hitting somebody hard in the chest because they like, damn, all this time I was my own worst enemy in this situation, that situation. Because as we evolve with the shadow work, we start to see that maybe sometimes it wasn't everybody else, because sometimes the seven of swords can represent where you were self-sabotaging at. Okay? But this is the energy of somebody has been processing this. Three of Swords in reverse. So, once you realize where you were your own enemy within, then you start to heal the enemy without, so to speak. This ain't to say you ain't gonna have some little punk motherfucker still trying you, because you are. Okay? Somebody gonna always try you. Trust and believe. Somebody gonna always try you. That's why when you do the shadow work and you start to heal from that shit, you'll be able to peep out when somebody's trying to try you. And then you don't even have to let them take you there. You know what I mean? Because the seven of swords in reverse, that points back to the six of swords in the upright. So this is like moving on from the heartache. The three of swords in reverse talks about that healing from the losses, the pain, and things of that nature. So somebody has dug deep, or they're about to, and they're going to face some of the ugliest, most uncomfortable parts about themselves. But what's going to happen through that is it's going to transform somebody into a healing space. Like, damn, I shouldn't have been that way. Or why was I, what was I? Somebody's going to have the conversations, because the swords represent communication, the mind. And even if someone's not saying this out loud with the three of swords in reverse, I feel like they're saying this internally. Like, it's in their mind's eye here. Because a lot of rah-rah out here about how everybody else only betrayed everybody else. Nobody is taking fucking accountability, it seems like to me. Even in the fucking collective. Like, everybody is just like, oh, I was never wrong. I was perfect. And then if they don't say that, they be like, yeah, I was wrong. But it's like, I don't, and I'm not nobody mom or nobody nothing. I got my mistakes too. This is why I can speak on it. Because I know what it feels like to do shadow work. It feels, you might even feel shame for some of the stuff you've said or done to others when you do your shadow work. That shit don't feel good. I feel like nobody wants to ever admit, like, maybe they overreacted, or maybe they shouldn't have said something, or maybe they should have chose better. Because the three of swords in reverse points back to the two of swords, so it's a choice. Like, somebody could have chose a different way to think or see something. Hey, baby brother. Like, so it's like, shadow work is not fun. It's not all taking rose quartz amethyst baths and shit. Real, like, a lot of heavy spiritual baths, when you dealing with like shadow work or just getting some work up off you, those baths are not pretty. Some of them be full of, they not a pretty color. It's not all just bath salts and shit. That should be like brown or dark green or green and brown. Like, that shit is not pretty. And it's been a fairy tale sold to society that spirituality is just, oh, it's just only being nice, always being fucking nice, always only love and light, never addressing the shadow, the spiritual bypassing, ignoring shit. That's not what it's truly about. Now there's two different things that I want to explain to you guys, because some of you guys may be looking out into the world, right? Hence the world card that came up for you in the upright. Um, and the world card could represent the internet. So it's like, you may look out into the world and see like people posting pictures of their spiritual journey, or people who never talk about the shadow, and you may be saying to yourself internally, right, with the two of swords energy, like, oh, they must have a perfect life. never suffer. They must never go through spiritual warfare. First of all, stop doing that, okay? Because unconsciously, that can give somebody the evil eye. When you sitting behind your screen and you looking at people and the stuff they posting, if you are in a shadow space and you not feeling good, or you, I don't know, you can unintentionally give somebody the evil eye like that. Like trying to read too much into their life. I bet they got 5 kids. I bet they got a good husband. I bet they got this. I bet then you know you in it too deep. That's how you unintentionally give somebody the evil eye. And guess what? The person that you doing that to, they, if they're highly intuitive and really on their spiritual shit, they're gonna pick up on that. And they're not going to like interact with you. They're not going to like people think that energy can't be felt or sensed or heard, and it can. That's why we have all the clairs. So before you do that, pull yourself back or just scroll up. Like you have to have some type of mental discipline, or you will unintentionally give somebody the evil eye. And they will feel you, because that's like pulling on somebody's energy. And highly sensitive beings and intuitives can feel when somebody's giving in the evil eye, when somebody's focusing too much on their private life, when someone is focusing on what's going on behind the screen instead of what's going on in front of it. Highly intuitives can pick up on that. And the reason I'm saying the screen is because we have the world here, the World Wide Web, and that's where everything is going down now. It's the fucking trend. And it's made to look glamorous. Now, I'm not here to say it's not glamorous moments, because there are. But I'm saying, too, that you have to pay attention to the shadow as well. But not everybody is called to really pay attention to the shadow, you know. That's why you have different types of practitioners, different types of readers, different types of spiritualists, whatever lane people put themselves in. All right. Let's see here. What is this, please, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So now that somebody has done the shadow work and has healed from self-sabotaging or even the sabotage of others, okay? Because we have an energy of duality here. The Two of Swords coming out. And I was just talking about the Two of Swords when I was referencing the Three of Swords in reverse. So Spirit confirms this with the Two of Swords coming out. Somebody could have been double-minded too. Like, not in the sense of knowing things and being right brain, left brain, or intuitive or magical in a sense. I'm talking about somebody was double-minded, like somebody was double-minded, like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I do this? Do I not? You know? And I also feel like, too, somebody could have been double-minded about you, collective. You know, like, do I fuck with them or do I not fuck with them? What is this? I feel like now that somebody, I show you bottom of the deck. Now that somebody has come out of this double-mindedness or this indecision, so to speak, it's more abundance now. Somebody has a clear-cut idea with this Queen of Pentacles on what they're going to focus on. You see how she's holding the pentacle up like she's focused on it. All right. Bottom of the deck here is the Six of Swords in the upright position. Now somebody can move on. Ashe. Confirmation here. the Knight of Pentacles. You go from the Queen to the Knight. Now, the reason you go from the Queen to the Knight in this scenario is because the Knights are all about movement, okay? The Six of Swords is all about movement. Now that the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position has made the decision to go forward on something, they put it in motion. The thought is in motion with the Six of Swords. But then when you get to this Knight of Pentacles, now the idea, the move is grounded, it's rooted, it's ready to go. It's out there now. Okay? Try not to worry about stuff too much. Just do what you got to do and move forward and stay protected. Confirmation, the Ace of Swords in the upright position with the Seven of Wands. Protect your crown chakra. And we talk about how the swords are thoughts. And you notice on the top of this Ace of Swords, it's a crown. And the Seven of Wands here comes out for you again. Protect your crown chakra at this time. Some of you guys need to have psychic protection in place, okay? If you know you're going to be out in like a public area with a gang of people and a lot of energies going on, wrap your head up in white preferably. But if you not feeling the white and you got on a purple outfit, then don a purple head wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it fly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's like, protect your crown chakra at this time. Because a lot of people could be projecting their thoughts onto you based on what we were talking about before. Like people watching you and trying to perceive you and trying to figure you out and unintentionally and some intentionally giving you the evil eye. That can affect your psyche. That can mentally drain you. Okay? You'll feel inspired to do something, and all of a sudden you don't. So just be mindful of your crown chakra, what you're taking in, what you're watching. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Because I'm telling you, something going on in the collective energy where it's a lot of like inquisitive and miserable and weirdos and ops energy just out here. Everything is just out here. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't gonna resonate for everybody. I'm talking to the ones that it do. If you know you highly sensitive to headaches and taking on other people's thoughts and energies, or them trying to pull from you, wrap your head up. If you ain't going nowhere, throw you on a little silk scarf all day, a do-rag, whatever. But if you know you're going to be out around a gang of people, cover your crown. Cover your crown chakra, because that's where people can see your light. And that's where they'll start pulling from. Also, too, some of you guys need to protect your ideas, okay? Because you got somebody around you that want to steal from your thoughts. They either want to steal from your thoughts or they want to steal from the way you communicate. So some of you guys too may need to make sure you have something copywritten or something like that, or patent or something like that. There's something about your ideas and your thoughts that you need to protect because there's an untrustworthy energy around. Spirit, can you show me this, please? Because why would you be defending your crown if there was nothing to defend it from? What is this? Confirmation, Queen of Swords in the upright. Excuse me. So definitely protecting your ideas, protecting your thoughts. Spirit just said Mimi cry. So I don't know how that resonates for you, but yeah. Protect your energy, your thoughts, your ideas. If you have some like documents, protect those. All right. Can you show me more, please? Chariot in reverse. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, that's why Spirit wants you to protect your thoughts and your ideas at this time, because somebody is trying to put a roadblock in your way, or like a monkey wrench in your plan. Like if you telling somebody, oh, I'm about to release this or release that, or I'm about to stop telling people what you about to do. Because with the Chariot in reverse, they're going to try to make it to be something that you ain't going to do. That's not going to move forward. What is this? Devil in reverse, but it ain't going to hold you. Period. It ain't going to hold you. It ain't going to... It's going to delay you with the Chariot in reverse, but it's not going to be able to be contained or bound or stuck. But that don't mean still go out and be like posting and telling everything to everybody. What is this? Yeah, see? Spirit about to turn something around for you. The sun in the upright. And the reason why I say that, and I'm not even going to look at the card, but there was a card that flipped over and it rolled, and I didn't get to see exactly. I saw like a glimpse, but not exactly what it was. And then the sun just fell out in the upright, open face. So Spirit is like, don't worry about this other shit. I got you with the sun in the upright. Like you being unbound from something. Something can't keep you like held down or a prisoner to something. All right? Just keep a lot of shit to yourself right now. Keep everything to yourself right now. Now, if you have a trusted confidant, you know what I'm saying, that you know is truly, genuinely, intuitively rooting for you, that's different. But like, I don't know. But the sun is coming out. Good, Lily. Good, Lily Cat. Ashay, claim that. Yeah, with the sun, you have the Queen of Swords in the upright again. It's probably because some of you guys have been being very direct. Like maybe the way you communicate now is very direct. You're not mincing words. You're not saying things just for the sake of getting along, but you aren't being a bitch about it with the sun and the Queen of Swords in the upright. You're just being assertive. You know what I'm saying? Speaking your truth without offending someone else. Because the sun with the Queen of Swords, this is like, yeah, I've been through something, but I'm better, and it showed me something within me. It's like you're shining. Like also too, what I'm hearing, like don't be embarrassed of your past. Don't be embarrassed of the things that you went through. It's all made you a better person. And let me tell you something. The reason Spirit is saying that is because Spirit is saying that the enemy tries to plant seeds of doubt in you. And the way they do that is by making you feel embarrassed or ashamed. Now, if the Five of Swords comes out or the Seven of Cups, we know something. But it's like, or the moon. But anyway, it's like sometimes the enemy, and this is, okay, this is so much. Okay, first of all, let's backtrack a second. The reason Spirit is saying, like, be careful who you tell things to, blah, 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 because once a friend can become an enemy. And what happens when you get into these friendships, connections, relationships, you become very vulnerable. We haven't seen too many cups out here tonight, besides the 4 and the 5, but it's like you can become very vulnerable with someone. And you may crave that safe space as the Queen of Swords, someone who has had to mourn a lot, lose a lot. They crave a safe space. But if you go into that with someone who has an ulterior motive and you just start to spill over and speak of all the things and show your vulnerabilities too soon and give too much trust too soon and allow someone to set roots inside of you to, like, if this should end with the Six of Pentacles in reverse twice, hey T, they will use those things against you. Okay, so Spirit is trying to show you to, like, be mindful of that, because the Queen of Swords has lost, but with the Sun, it's like, yes, I've lost, but it's made me better. I'm not bitter, you know. So just be mindful of that. Because you get to telling the motherfucker too much shit, being too transparent. And nowadays, people probably won't really support you unless you be extremely transparent, unless you divulge everything, unless you're extremely vulnerable, unless you show them all the vulnerable. And that's fucked up. But see, that's not a you problem. That's a them problem. The problem is they don't trust themselves. So they need you to be extremely transparent and overly vulnerable and let your guard down too much, because it's something in them that needs that so that they can feel secure. Has nothing to do with you. All right, so just be mindful of that. All right, let's move forward. Yeah, because you're going to have to protect your journey with this Knight of Pentacles. All right, let's see. I ain't even gonna hold you. I told you if the Five of Swords come out, then we know something. Five of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. Some type of conflict that's coming to an end. Whether it be that mental conflict we were talking about, or just somebody that wants you to be conflicted, okay? So that you don't move forward. And I feel like somebody is like, no, I'm just doing the work. Fuck the conflict, fuck the mental conflict. I'm just about to do the work. I feel like somebody is extremely focused right now. Because they know everything else is some bullshit. What is this Five of Swords in reverse, please? Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody is not giving any energy to any mental conflicts, psychic attacks, any, uh, you know, internal conflicts or conflicts with others. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like, miss me with that. Somebody is really in that energy, like, miss me with that. Somebody don't have time to argue or whatever with anybody. Because somebody is focused, hella focused with the Eight of Pentacles. Sometimes the Eight of Pentacles give me like Virgo energy. And if you know Virgo energy, not the Virgo you don't like, but the energy of Virgo being like very prudent, very precise, like down to the letter, analyzing, making sure everything is perfect before it's released. Like, think of like Michael Jackson, fucking Beyonce, two monumental Virgo energies, right? They want everything like perfect. And I feel like this is how somebody is. Now we're just coming out of Virgo season, which is funny. It's like somebody is like that. Somebody is so focused on whatever it is they're trying to do in their life, how they're building themselves back up, or whatever it is that they're building. They're not giving energy to conflict with anyone. I also too feel like somebody's being very hard on themselves as well. Possibly because they want to get something done, but I feel also too somebody has this fear of failure. So they're like extremely hard on themselves. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles energy in the upright, it's like it gets the job done. Yes, things turn out fine, but at what cost? Because with the Five of Swords in reverse, it's like, is somebody like berating themselves to get things done? Like, is somebody talking crazy to themselves to get things done? Or is somebody talking crazy to somebody else just so they can get some shit done? But whatever that energy is, it's being removed. Like somebody's not giving it any life. All right, let's see here. What's this Eight of Pentacles, please? And thank you. If somebody is trying to shoot arrows of conflict towards you with the Five of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like literally like miss me with that. Like something's not gonna hit you, all right? Six of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the upright, being clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody went through this time where they was just really trying to like be better than who they were in the past. Be better than their past. Be better than how they grew up being conditioned. I feel like somebody has really been working on like their inner child. Also too, somebody is just like, man, working hard to just get over some old shit. And they finally get over it. Like I feel like somebody could have been carrying some old shit for a long time and now they finally over it. Like now when this person thinks of this, it's like they don't feel the same emotions they used to. Like somebody, but see, this is somebody who was fixated on something, okay? With the Six of Cups, they were fixated on something from the past. With the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse, like somebody was literally fixated on it. If for a long time too. What is this? Bottom of the deck. Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody about to free themselves from the past. Yeah. I feel like too, somebody could be like hung up on an old ass relationship that really wasn't a relationship, and it's just now dawning on them like, damn, like I've been hung up on this shit for a long time and it doesn't even hold any more sentimental value with the Six of Cups in reverse. Like, damn, let me just move on. Let me free myself from this. I feel like that's how somebody might be thinking. Not right now, but sooner or later. Sooner better than later. All right. Let's clarify this. Yeah. Page of Pentacles in the upright. It's like sooner better than later. Like the sooner somebody let go of the past and free themselves up from like, cause somebody feel like somebody from the past like betrayed them or snuck them or some shit. But I feel like they the only one still stuck in that. They the only one that still feel like that. Everybody else, you know, with the major arcana, the world card, the world has changed several times around this person. Many cycles has moved around this person. And they could be coming to the realization with the Page of Pentacles, like, man, like I really do need to let go of this shit. Like this shit ain't benefiting me. It benefits me more with the Page of Pentacles in the upright to let go than it does to keep holding on to this shit. This person may have like a water moon with the Six of Cups, because water holds memories, water holds feelings, water holds everything. And it takes water a long time to, you know, evaporate and shit like that. So somebody could have been holding on to something for a long time, but with the Eight of Swords in reverse, that's air. So the evaporation is happening, whether somebody wants it to or not. The evaporation is happening. It's gonna dry up these cups in reverse, and somebody ain't gonna be able to keep going back to the past to be mad about, to be sad about, to be this way, that way, disgruntled. Like with the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a new shiny thing in front of somebody's face. This is like a light bulb moment for somebody. Like, damn, this shit is old, this shit is dried up. I need to like focus on something new. And that's where the page comes in. Fresh new energy. Somebody needs to be focusing on right now. Fresh new energy. With the sun, somebody also needs to be focusing on the light of day. So somebody could be the type of person that just stay in a dark room all day and think that the world is dark and there's nothing to be had or earned or gained or seen or whatever. Somebody's going to be coming out of that too with the Eight of Swords in reverse. All right. Let's see. Bitch, I said if the Five of Swords come out or the Seven of Cups, we know something. Somebody was under some type of illusion with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Cups in reverse pointing back to the Six of Cups. Somebody was stuck in the illusion of the past. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised how many people walking around right now still mad at some old shit. And it's got to be some emotional shit too with the cups. Like, oh, you dated somebody I dated, or you dated somebody after I dated somebody, or you dated somebody before me, or you hurt my feelings 7 years ago. Like somebody really gonna have to get out of this shit. Yeah, they both came out, bro. Yeah, they did. They both came out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody got a choice to make. Do I stay stuck in this old conflict, this old confusion, this old illusion, Or do I take this new leap of faith? Do I take this new thing? Somebody needs something. Like, I feel like, too, somebody's so lonely and miserable that all they can do is think of the past pain, the past rejection, the past whatever. Like, somebody might, quite frankly, somebody need to get fucked, okay? Or somebody need, like, some new energy in their life with this Page of Pentacles. Somebody needs some new energy in their life so they can stop focusing on the old shit. The only reason why somebody's so focused on the past is because they ain't got no new shit going on in their life. They ain't got no new good things to think about. Because when you happy and you living your life, you ain't sitting around miserable thinking about the past. Because the Six of Cups in reverse goes to that Five of Cups, that misery, that crying over spilled milk. Or I could have had them, or I could have had this. Like, somebody low-key mad just because they wasn't able to be with somebody. Keep it 100. Somebody mad they wasn't able to be intimate with somebody, or they wasn't able to bind somebody to them. They wasn't able to be attached to somebody. Like, somebody needs to get over it. Like, somebody really needs to get over it. And somebody doesn't. This would be the type of person that just sit around all day on social media and like shit about somebody fumbling them or somebody not being with them. They don't like nothing about nothing new, nothing positive, nothing, no new cycles, no heal. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is some toxic ass emoting from some delusional space they was in because they ignored their intuition. Now let's be clear. People will ignore their intuition if it means they could be with somebody. And that's why at the top of the reading, Spirit was like, yo, I took this from you because you made a relationship with somebody, or a relationship, having a relationship, period, your God. And that shit'll happen. Alright, let's move forward. What's this Ace of Pentacles, please? I mean, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Yup. And the Three of Swords, after tarot. Somebody needs to heal. You notice on the after tarot, the swords have fallen out of the heart and there's a bandage over the heart. It's like, you know, and then earlier the Three of Swords came out in reverse. Same energy. Like, somebody needed to heal so they can see the newness in their life. But I feel like somebody's too stubborn for their own good. Somebody too stubborn for their own good. Four of Cups after tarot in reverse. Somebody think drinking poison will make you die. Somebody think drinking poison is going to hurt you. What all it's doing is stalling them from a new beginning in their life. For them having true peace in their heart with no malice. Look what I'm telling you. And what's crazy is you guys get the Nine of Cups in the upright and the Lovers in the upright. You getting happiness, the good connections coming in, better contracts. We talk about this for y'all way too much. Better unions, or strengthening the unions that are worth strengthening. And if somebody's sitting around drinking poison, hoping that it affects you, you eating good with the Nine of Cups. You see? He bringing this full of chicken, some potatoes, some peas. You know what I'm saying? Somebody eating good. With the people they love, with the lovers. And they over here drinking poison with the 4 cups in reverse. You know what I mean? Yeah, bottom of the deck here is the sun in the upright position. Second time you didn't have the sun in the upright tonight. You know? That's why Spirit be telling you don't become like the people that hurt you. Don't let the people who hurt you harden your heart. But somebody needs to wake the fuck up and realize that somebody didn't hurt them. They hurt themselves. Okay? Because they had unreasonable expectations, unsaid needs, unsaid standards. Like, you know, and people got to hold themselves accountable. If you don't say what you need, if you don't express your needs, stop expecting people to intuit them. It's disrespectful, and it purposefully creates miscommunication. Knight of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups and the upright. It's like somebody don't say what they feel, hold everything in, and then pop off when shit don't go their way. It don't work like that. If you don't say, hey, my car only takes 87, whatever the shit be, and then somebody go and put something else in it, and then you mad. Like, that's a stupid ass fucking analogy, but it is what it is. If you don't express your needs, you can't be mad when they aren't met. And then you can't be mad at people whose needs are being met with the 9 of Cups and the Lovers. And that's what people will do. They'll sit around. They won't express their desires, their intentions, their standards, their expectations, or whatever the fuck it is. And you, 8 of Pentacles, you creating yours. They'll sit up and be mad at you for getting what you want. Mad at the connections in your life, the relationships, partnerships, contracts, deals, whatever the fuck you got going on. And they'll allow the lower aspect of their emotions to make them attack whatever it is that you have that they feel like you should have gave them or that they should have. And every single time it has nothing to do with you. Every single time it has nothing to do with you. The Knights are supposed to deliver the messages. Get shit going. Whoever this Knight of Swords is in reverse with the King of Cups, they don't know how to do that. They let their emotions derail the plan, derail them, derail everything going on, fuck up the horse, everything. Get from around these people. This is literally somebody who crashes out all the time. Who want to be around somebody that's always crashing out when they feel like their emotions aren't met, but they didn't express them. Hell no. And then they're sitting here weighing their emotions based on whatever it is that you're getting or you're doing. 9 of Cups, the Lovers. That's not a comfortable position to be in, because you know what will happen if you're around this type of energy too long. You'll start to suppress your emotions. You'll start to suppress your needs, your desires. You'll start to hide your happiness, hide your joy, because you know that if you're around this person who isn't doing what really makes them happy, they're going to crash out on you just for doing what makes you happy. And we see that so much within relationships, sleeping with the enemy, within family groups, within friendships, within the workplace. Like, it's all over the world. You can't act like it don't exist. It does. There are people who are not emotionally satisfied in their life, and they're ready to crash out at any moment over it. And if they see you receiving something that they feel like should belong to them, or an opportunity that should be granted to them, or a relationship, or whatever, attention, whatever, everybody got their own thing that they'll crash out over. That's why Spirit is telling you to protect whatever is making you happy at this time, whatever it is you build in, your ideas, stuff like that. Protect your communication. And if you find yourself in a conversation with somebody, and you have the whole thought planned out in your mind, and you about to say it to them, and then all of a sudden it just leaves you. The thought just leaves you. That spirit telling you that you don't need to tell that motherfucker that. There's a lot of sword energy, so it's a lot of communication and mind games with the 5 of swords, 8 of swords, 7 of swords. It's like, don't censor yourself, but be mindful of who you're communicating to, because this Knight of Swords, King of Cups, is like ready to like snap at any moment. Use whatever you say against you to hold you to some type of standard. It's just not cool. So if you find yourself about to tell somebody something, and all of a sudden that thought just leaves you, you can't even remember why it's gone, and it wasn't even that long, that's your guides telling you you don't need to say that to that person. Okay? What is this? And I said the moon. And here the moon go. Yeah. Somebody got some hidden animosity. The moon, Knight of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups. Somebody got some hidden animosity with you. And the way you gonna know it is because if you have some type of intimate communication with them, intimate means just one-on-one for me at this moment. They're gonna say something to you that lets you know they've been brooding over some shit about you. They've been mad at you over some shit that they've been holding against you that they ain't even fucking let you know. Somebody been sitting around with some hidden animosity with you for a long time, and it's over some hurt ass feelings. Over some hurt ass feelings. If you were to ask them what you physically fucking did, let's talk about tangible things here. Because the moon is full of illusion, and so was the 7 of Cups. If you was to ask somebody what you tangibly did or said or acted towards them, it wouldn't come up. It wouldn't compute with the moon and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you've got somebody here who has secret arguments with you. You ain't even around. This motherfucker probably in the shower arguing with you. Or you doing that to somebody. Motherfucker be driving to fucking Wendy's to get a 10-piece. Be arguing with you. Motherfucker be scrolling their page, arguing with you. Rolling their eyes at you. I'm telling you here. Somebody got some hidden animosity, and it's because of their fucking feelings with the King of Cups. After tarot. But they ain't gonna ever tell you with the moon. They gonna keep it hidden. So this is a coward with the Knight of Swords in reverse, the moon. This is a fucking hidden enemy. This is a hidden fucking enemy. Hidden enemy, hidden animosity. This is somebody who possibly, with the King of Cups energy, this could be somebody who got some type of feelings for you. And with the moon, they ain't ever came right out and said it. They just act hostile or petty or off-putting with you because you're not giving in to their advances or some shit. Because how are you court card energy? So this is somebody the fuck else. Major arcana of the moon. How do you have love hate for somebody like this? The King of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse. That's like love hate. That's like a crime of passion. That's toxic as fuck. But they try to keep it hidden. Lord, please. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah. You gotta be careful about that, gang, because sometimes if you too welcoming, people will have hidden animosity and at the same time have hidden emotions for you. Yeah. All right, let's get out that little funky ass energy because the fuck. All right. All right, you got the Nine of Swords in the upright position. What is this? Court card energy, Queen of Cups here with the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. Somebody is stressed out over a relationship. Mm-hmm. Somebody feel like they put they all into something. Why are they stressed out over this relationship, please? You know, I'm gonna be square. Somebody feel like they put they all into something. They do this with everybody. Page of Cups. Somebody do this with everybody. Like somebody super gullible. Like every time somebody meets somebody, they like, this is the love of my life. With the Page of Cups. And also too, somebody has somebody that they won't allow themselves to get over. Like somebody prides themselves on like being a revolving door for somebody. Somebody prides themselves on being like, no matter who you leave me for, I'm gonna always be the one you come back to. And somebody noticed too. With the Page of Cups, somebody like, all I gotta do is show up with like a little wing stop or some shit. Or a little bottle. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take me back. Somebody know this. Somebody know. And it's like somebody go through this time period where they stressed out about somebody. And then they be like, but I'm being loyal, Queen of Cups. With the Two of Cups, they like, in the back of their mind, they like, but who they spending their time with when they not with me? And I feel like somebody feel like that because they know they're dealing with somebody that's disloyal. What is this? Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody notice because they know they with somebody that's disloyal. Three of Pentacles in reverse coming out with the Three of Wands. Somebody always waiting on somebody. They always waiting on their turn. Ugh, 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 ugh. Somebody always waiting on their turn. Somebody always waiting on that, like, that little late night message. With the Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. And when they don't get that late night message, they stressed out with the Nine of Swords. Because it's Three of Pentacles in reverse, they already know. They already know. I just heard somebody say, damn, they not coming back tonight. Damn, they really got their phone off. Damn, they really like, yeah, they really do. You got the High Priestess coming out in the upright position. Somebody went to a psychic or a reader or practitioner that told them this. They've been mad at this practitioner ever since with the Five of Wands. Yeah. Somebody has had beef with this High Priestess or highly intuitive person for a long time because they know the truth about some shit. Yeah. What is this, please? Tower. So this High Priestess could have predicted a tower, told somebody with the Five of Wands in reverse, like, yo, you need to get out of this situation. It's full of competition. It's full of drama. You need to get out of it. And somebody was like, no. Four of Swords in reverse. With the Judgment in reverse. So somebody didn't heed. Like, somebody probably get readings a lot. Okay? Somebody get readings a lot, hoping that it'll talk about whoever they're in competition for. Like, somebody get readings and they're hoping it's going to be like, yeah, somebody's going to leave their husband or wife for you. That's what they're hoping it's going to say, but it doesn't say that with the Judgment and the Four of Swords in reverse. That never happens. Somebody could be like obsessed here. Hey, Jamila. Somebody could be obsessed with like somebody they felt like they was competing for, you know, and whoever and the High Priestess is in the upright. Okay? So we know this high priestess or this intuitive or whatever is telling the truth. And they're like, hey, get out of this competition. It's just going to leave you fucked up with the tower, with the judgment in the Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody like, no. And then it happens just as the high priestess predicted it. You know? Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's got something to do with a relationship, the Two of Cups. Yeah. I feel like somebody's like an emotional addict or something. This is somebody that like will like read they person's horoscope, watch this person's tarot readings with the high priestess, whatever, knowing in their own physical world that this person is disloyal. They know it. Like it's not a surprise. Okay? They know it. But they're hoping to hear something like, oh, they're gonna leave their wife for me. Oh, they're gonna leave their baby mama for me. Or they gonna leave a fucking karmic for me. Or something like some weirdo shit. Like somebody always hoping to hear that. Or they hoping to hear like, oh, this person ain't fighting for me with the Five of Wands in reverse. They're gonna have destruction in their life. Or oh, this person won't compete for me. Their whole life's gonna fall apart. Like somebody really needs to chill out, okay? Because it's borderline spiritual psychosis. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a crazy little line there. That's why I've told y'all all these years, don't come to my channel looking for no fucking twin flame readings and all that shit. A lot of that shit had people going on the deep end and losing themselves and losing their spirituality over shit like that. Cause that shit be selling you a dream. Okay? The person that's abusing you or avoiding you or that you're abusing or that you're trying to bind to you through magic and all these crazy means of destruction with the tower, 10 times out of 10, that's not the person you're supposed to be with. And you need to sit the fuck down, Five of Wands in reverse, and calm down. Like, people be attaching unnecessary energetic cords to people, their lives, all these things. Like, people, that's how they drive themselves crazy. That's how they go off the deep end. That's how they do all this wicked, weird shit to others and unintentionally and intentionally evil eye others and pay for work to get done on others and try to destroy people's lives because they be off the fucking deep end thinking that everybody that they come across supposed to be bound to them. It's seasons and reasons. Everybody you come across in your life ain't gonna be with you every season. And that don't mean it's supposed to be war and destruction with the Five of Wands in reverse tower. It don't mean that. And some people don't know how to grasp that. And some people are too busy trying to label everybody that come into their life. Oh, that's my twin flame. That's my soulmate. That's my divine counterpart. That's my kingdom spouse. And all this shit before they even give shit room to breathe and grow and see if it fits into who you are becoming and who you've healed yourself to be. And you know, like, people need to fucking breathe and touch grass on some real shit. Like, people need to, with the Five of Wands in reverse, like, people need to fucking chill out and breathe and tap into their higher self with the high priestess. It's too much bullshit going on in the world right now with the tower. Everybody clamoring for something. Everybody trying to prove something. Everybody trying to attach to something, cling to something, instead of connect and evolve and grow within things. It's too much possession and Unnecessary warfare with the Tower and the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse and the Tower in the upright is like unnecessary war, unnecessary confrontation, unnecessary conflict. And the High Priestess is sitting here watching all of it happen. Telling you. What is this? Motherfuckers can't even. Yeah, see? Temperance in reverse. That's why I don't even want to finish my sentence. It's like there's so much imbalance and shit going on. The universe seeks to create balance, and it's not enough right now because everybody acting crazy. Everybody trying to hurt each other. Everybody trying to prove a point. Everybody trying to one up each other with the Five of Wands energy. Everybody feel away. Everybody feel like they have a right to have their feelings hurt and hurt others and all this stupid, chaotic shit with the Tower. And everybody wondering why it ain't no fucking communities. It ain't no solidarity. It's because of this. With the Temperance in reverse, somebody got a spiritually unevolved ego. And that's how they parade about. You got the High Priestess here, Major Arcana in the upright position, sitting on the sideline, literally, watching all this shit fall apart, all this shit happen. And they ain't saying nothing. And the reason they ain't saying nothing is because when they was saying something, nobody was listening. Four of Cups in reverse. Nobody gave a fuck when they was saying it. Because the High Priestess is going to premonition your ass. Nobody didn't give a fuck then. With the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like, who cares? What are you talking about? Is going to be a shift? What the fuck are you talking about? It's going to be chaos. It's going to be imbalance. And spiritual shit's going to be released into the world that we're not going to be able to get a hold of. What the fuck do you mean? That's what they meant. What is this Temperance in reverse? Six of Swords. Now the High Priestess is like, you know what? I'm out of here. Fuck this and fuck y'all. Nope. Yeah. Two of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess is disconnecting. Okay? Detaching. With the Six of Swords spirit, like, it's time to get the fuck moving. So you got some energies you gonna have to detach from the High Priestess, like, say less. I'm out of here. Anybody that's not on board, they just not on board. That was that major decision we were talking about at the top of your reading when I was like, it's some type of decision you'll have to make to create your new world, because we had the Major Arcana, the world in the upright. Same thing. Huh? I'm telling you, with the High Priestess in the upright, a lot of highly intuitive and sensitive people. With the Six of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse, they not going to be easily accessible like that anymore. There's something shifting. What's shifting? Can you show me, please? Eight of Cups. I don't know. With the Moon and the Eight of Cups spirit, like, it don't matter. You just gonna have to walk away from some shit. You just gonna have to get out the way. We know the Eight of Cups talks about walking away, leaving. Now, this is still the cup energy, so this could be you choosing your intuition over your emotions. You might be walking away from always, I feel, to intuitively, I know. This may be a thing like that too. Because we can't negate the physical, we can't negate the 3D or the 5D. We have to balance them. You know what I'm saying? So it may be something like that. Because I feel has kept you tied to some fucked up people and fucked up situations and possibly fucked up cycles and mindsets. So you got to step out of the I feel and step into the I know with the high priestess. I intuit. Like, you're going to have to know how to separate your wounds from your emotions as well. Because a lot of the times, people don't do that. And they let their feelings override everything. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, they lose connections. They lose solid people. If you resonate with the High Priestess energy, you possibly have had people that lost you. You've possibly had people that you had, they don't want me to tell you this. They never want me to tell you the fucking shit. You probably had people you had to walk away from. You probably had people that you had to disconnect from or detach from. Or you've probably had people detach or walk away from you because of the High Priestess energy. Because you saw their shit. Because you could see through their bullshit. Because you could see their secrets, the lies. Not some shit that ain't your business. Because, see, that's one of the things I like about the High Priestess in the upright here. They're not going to pry into your business the shit you don't want them to know. They're not going to do that. They don't give a fuck about none of that. All they give a fuck about is how your energy going to affect them and their life and their spiritual journey and their practice and their spiritual karma and their spiritual dharma and the lessons they are already learning and the shit they came here to rewrite. So if you fucking with a high priestess in the upright position, hey Drea, and they walk away from they walk away from you, it's because they already sent something. They sensed to where you would be a monkey wrench in their plan. The high priestess is not. It may seem like here, they may seem like, oh, they'll sacrifice themselves for me. They'll put their life on the line for me. They will not, and they won't think twice about it with the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands in reverse. If you're dealing with a high priestess, a true high priestess, they will walk away from you the moment you threaten their spiritual purpose, their spiritual journey, what they are called to do. Because it's not going to make sense to you. Some people, look, it don't make sense to them who you are to be, who you have become, who you are becoming. Those are people you got to walk away from. Because they're going to try to make you doubt yourself. They're going to try to make you doubt your purpose. Okay? And that's what's going on here. Anybody that serves as a roadblock. Now, I'm also picking up, too, that intuitively you know this. Now, you know the high priestess is very quiet. So this ain't the type of person that's going to get on the internet and be like, fuck A, B, and C, that person. They're not going to do that. They're going to energetically remove you from them. And trust me, they know how to do that. And you will feel it. When a high priestess removes you from them, Two of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups, you will feel it. You will feel the disconnect. You will feel the telepathic block. You will feel all of the things. You will know, like, okay, this person really removed their energy and their emotions and their spiritual energy from me. Like, they don't want no connection with me, Two of Wands in reverse. You will feel that. The high priestess in the upright position has mastered the art of telecommunication. Like, okay, so I know how to just tell you straight up, like, I'm not about to allow you in this energy with me anymore. And they know how to walk away from it, or they know how to push you away from them. Because you intuitively intelligent people know, like, going to this person and saying something to them and trying to get them to see where I'm coming from is pointless. That's why you have the Eight of Cups here with the Two of Wands in reverse. It's like, don't waste emotion and don't waste energy. You know who you're dealing with. And you have to be so certain in that to where it's unwavering with the Two of Wands in reverse. Like, it's unwavering. That's why I tell you to learn how to separate your emotions from your intuition and your wounds from your intuition. Because when you separate your wounds from your intuition in a moderate way, you won't be like making other people pay for what somebody else did to you, and you won't be overly paranoid that someone's going to hurt you the way somebody else did. Like, you have to know how to balance that area because it's really tricky. All right, let's see. All right, new energy here real quick. Queen of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. You got somebody that's really ungrounded and they pocket watching you. Not only are they pocket watching you, they watching who you make money with. They watching who you associate with. If you got some close-knit people around you that you associate with, you may want to like drop them a line on some things that they can do to protect themselves. Okay, because I'm not picking up good energy from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see something. High Priestess in the upright. I'm right. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is low-key shady. All right. You may have been having intuitive nudges about this. Ten of Swords. Yeah. You know somebody don't got your best interest at heart. You could feel it. With the Ten of Swords, it may be the way they communicate with you verbally, or with the High Priestess energy, it may be some type of clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient nudge that you're picking up on. But you know this Queen of Pentacles court card energy don't have your best interest at heart. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, this could be somebody you work with, or maybe somebody you go to school with, or y'all semi with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You guys could semi run in the same circles or something like that. But you know that at any moment, High Priestess, Ten of Swords, that this person would betray you if they had the chance, if it meant something for them. Like, you already know. Yeah. And you had the High Priestess in the upright earlier. So listen to your intuition at this time. Okay? It's going to... your intuition and some endings with the Ten of Swords that take place in your life, unfortunately, you see the guy on the Ten of Swords, it might be a death in your life. You see how he's, you know, like carrying him out to the water with his sword. It might even take a death in your life or a very harsh ending in something in your life to show you who's really for you and who's not. Okay? And the thing I don't like about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is they're very greedy and selfish. And if it's not greedy with resources, it's greedy with people's energy or a person, period. Because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse can see people as like assets, can see people as like shit they can use, but not in the terms where you give to me, I give to you. So you might have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy who feels like your whole sole purpose in life is to show up for them. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, High Priestess, That's how they feel. Like your whole purpose in this life is to show up for them, to do something for them. And with the high priestess in the upright here, you got a bigger purpose than that. Okay? Ten of Swords, you could be going through endings and new beginnings in your life. 10, break it down to the 1. You could be ending something and going into something new. And you got this Queen of Pentacles over here in reverse, like, well, you following your purpose doesn't leave much room for you to, like, show up for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, too, with the High Priestess energy, even if they haven't said that, you might be able to pick up on that. You might be able to pick up with the Three of Pentacles. You might know that that selfish type of energy is their energy signature. So then with the Ten of Swords, it's like your higher self is like you're just going to have to cut ties in that with them because their energy signature is very selfish. Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's use this one. Let me use this one in a while. Okay. What I just saw, gang? Y'all remember that episode of y'all remember that episode of the Boondocks when they was at like some little premiere or showing, and then it was showing like a fight in the audience, and then somebody just yelled out, "I'm mad," and then they threw a chair at somebody. I can't remember what episode that was, but I don't know, I just randomly saw that episode in my head. So maybe somebody gonna be watching the Boondocks, or maybe somebody likes the Boondocks. All right. Okay, you guys got footsteps, direction. Yeah. When Grandpa fought Stink Meaner. Oh, okay. You guys got footprints direction. So remember earlier we were talking about the Knights of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in reverse energy, really figuring out which way you need to go. I feel like a lot of you guys are like, yeah, literally footprints, direction, like, where do I go next? Like, I feel like somebody knows they have a bigger purpose in their personal life, and it really doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. And they're just really trying to figure out, like, where is Source leading me next? What do I need to do? I feel like somebody really needs direction at this time, or like maybe somebody could have grew up with like, maybe parents or guardians, or you know what I'm saying, that like really didn't give them direction, and they need that right now. All right, let's read this. Okay, this card says, don't let anyone push you off your chosen path. You have an important direction to make. Excuse me. You have an important decision to make. Always choose the road of peace and happiness. Release lack mentality. Listen to your inner guidance. You are on the right path. Yeah. So remember we were talking about earlier, like keeping your mission to yourself, because somebody may try to like derail you or whatever. It says, don't let anyone push you off your chosen path. Yeah. You might find yourself having people being like very curious, like, well, what do you believe? What do you worship? What do you practice? You might find yourself being around people who are like very curious of whatever it is that you do in secret that has to do with your journey, your path, and shit like that. Keep that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's asking questions are not entitled to answers. Okay? And people can be very pushy or very inquisitive, and sometimes you may just like answer on the fly, not giving yourself time to think, like, do I even want this person to know this information about me? Why is this person asking this information about me? What will me giving this person this information accomplish? You know what I'm saying? So like I just really feel like be private with certain decisions and things like that, because there's some people who just want to know what you're doing so they can take you off your path with that chariot in reverse, ace of wands in reverse, throw that little monkey wrench in your plan and shit like that. It says you have an important decision to make, that two of swords. Always choose the road of peace and happiness. Yeah. Release lack mentality. Mm-hmm. So the people who, are around you or who are trying to attach themselves to your energy, they want you to be, the enemy wants you to be in a lack mindset. Okay? That's how they can get you to give up. Like I said, the enemy could be within or without. You choose. Release lack mentality. Yeah. So if you know you got a friend or a family member, like every time you tell them you got a goal or a dream or you want to do something, they be the first motherfucker to like present some type of what if or some obstacle or some reason why you shouldn't. Maybe you should stop telling them what direction you going in with something. Because sometimes people have limited self beliefs. And you could be like, yo, I'm about to do this at like 12 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. They gonna be like, nah, don't do that. It's gonna be too hot. Ain't nobody gonna show up. Ain't nobody gonna like that. and you do it, and then you get more people to show up than you ever thought. Shit like that. So like, stop telling everybody what direction you going into, because sometimes people have limited self beliefs and they will project those limited self beliefs onto you and whatever you're creating. Okay, and that can cause you to doubt yourself sometimes. So you have to take full control of your autonomy and your footprints and what direction you going into. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Thank you for the super chat, Lily Cat. I appreciate you. Okay, you guys got wings coming out. Number 8. This card says you never needed those wings to fly. So maybe you guys could have been thinking like, oh, before I do this, I need to have this. Before this can happen, I need to have that. Or I'm only doing this because of that. It's like, no, you never needed none of that shit. All you needed was you. That was it. You were the key. You were the magic. If you look behind her on the wings card, she's flying out of this tower. You know? It's like all you ever needed was you to save you. To get you up out of there. You know? You were always the magic, gang. This whole time, it was you. Let's see here. And with the number 8 being the number of infinity, it will always be you. You will always be the sauce. You will always be the thing that makes you take flight. And that's why it's been so hard. Okay? Here we go. It seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk. And it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if it's never let out of its cage. Now, remember I was telling you earlier, like, are you berating yourself? Like, what are you saying to yourself? Like, some of y'all being too hard on yourself. Some of you guys, and you the reason you ain't flying. You be too hard on yourself. Oh, that's not enough. That's not this. Stop clipping your own fucking wings. Stop. You've always been enough. Everybody else done clipped your wings. Don't you start doing it too. Don't. Alright? Let's see here. You guys got number 41, which breaks down to the 5. Sundress, do it for you. And you know what's so crazy? This card is number 41, which breaks down to the 5. The 5 represents that change, right? And it says sundress, but she in the dead of winter in a sundress. It says do it for you. So Spirit is like, no matter the circumstances, just do it. Do it because you want to. Do it because it feels good to you. Who is she hurting by standing in the snow in her little sundress? Nobody. But maybe she liked the way the cold wind feels on her legs. Maybe she likes the cold breeze through her nose, her lungs, her chest, her scalp. Maybe she likes the way the cold feels. And then she might walk right back into her little cabin and get warm again. Somebody is not afraid of change anymore. And this was going to set them free. Everything somebody about to do from here on is going to be for them. This your selfish era. And guess what your selfish era is also called to others? Your villain era. I say area. Well, maybe too. You may need to get the fuck out of the area. It might be a villain in the area. But your villain era. Okay? Because when you start to do shit only for you, the motherfuckers who was used to you only showing up for them, guess what they gonna do? They gonna be mad. Yeah. So this your villain era. Alright? You gotta, this is the timeline where you doing shit for you. Alright? Because you was in this castle, this tower for aeons, man. Now you flying free and you flying into doing what's best for you. Let's read this. And that's a crazy change. Especially if you resonate with the energy of being a people pleaser. And I'm not talking about you sicko ass narcissistic sociopathic people who swear you a people pleaser, but you only trying to do something nice for somebody so that you can have something to hold over their head or so that they'll owe you for fucking eternity. I'm not talking about y'all, because y'all fake. Okay? The real people pleasers is struggling. They struggling because they so used to showing up for everybody, for holding space for everybody, for sacrificing parts of themselves for other people, for being on call, and then they got to step into this do it for themselves era, and they know that that means it's going to outcast people from their life. I'm talking to the real people who are people pleasers who didn't do it by nature. They did it by force. They did it by conditioning, okay? The real people pleasers, they was raised by motherfucking old ass motherfuckers who made them responsible for their emotions. People pleasers were conditioned that way. Not you manipulative motherfuckers that just want something in return. The true people pleasers, they didn't even want to be people pleasers. They was conditioned that way because they had to fucking raise their parents, or they had to tiptoe around motherfuckers' emotions from young. I'm not talking about you fake motherfuckers that want to claim every fucking thing in a book. I'm talking about the ones that was conditioned that way because that's how they had to survive. You don't know how that feels. People like to be, oh, I'm just a people pleaser. Whole time they want somebody's name in blood. They want a soul tie. You know, they want an attachment. They want a clinging ass, weirdo ass, something ship with you. All right, that's my rant. Let's read this. It says, when it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave. Friends drift. Family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. Yeah. And you know what the fuck make me mad about that? It's like people be knowing you a people pleaser. That's why I be telling y'all, get on your energy signature. Because you can show up as a people pleaser and a motherfucker will smell that shit on you. A manipulative motherfucker, especially an emotionally manipulative motherfucker, will smell that people pleasing energy signature on you. Then they'll work you. They'll work you. And as soon as you start showing up for yourself and advocating for yourself and speaking on your own shit and doing for yourself, oh man, they'll try to make it hard for you. I'm telling you straight away, they'll make it hard for you. Oh, I ain't gonna fuck with them no more because now they saying what they want. Now they saying what they feel. Now they talking about themselves. I'm used to them talking about me. I'm used to them doing it for me. I'm used to them showing up for me. Now they're showing up for themselves. It's making me uncomfortable. It's making me feel like they think they're better than me. It's making me feel like they think I don't matter. It's making me feel like they don't appreciate me. As soon as you start doing some shit for yourself, just like I told your ass earlier, when you're on the phone with an energy vampire or you're in the presence of someone and the communication shifts to you and it's not about them no more, now they want to hang up. Now they want to derail the conversation. Now they want to yawn. Now they got to let you go when you was already about to let them go because you was trying to do it for you. I'm telling you, the moment you start trying to do some shit for you, you're going to realize where your wings was clipped at. And who the fuck your wings was clipped around. You got motherfuckers around you right now that's clipping your wings. You don't even know it because you love them. Or because you fond of them. Or because, oh, they always been around. Just because a motherfucker always been around don't mean they loyal. Motherfucker could have just always been around just to keep your wings clipped. The fuck? You know that people will do that? Telling you straight up. All right, let's see. Oh, they always been around. Okay, yeah, what has evolved since they always been around? Nothing, because you never needed those wings to fly. People be acting like they your wings. Whole time you your own wings. They was weighing your wings down. You got nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Yeah, be present. Because all these motherfucking wing clippers is about to start trying to resurface. Like, oh, remember when? Y'all remember when shit was fucked up? This card is number 33, Ascended Master. So you've ascended past nostalgia at this point, I hope. Motherfuckers be acting like nostalgia is the end all to be all. Oh, I remember when. They only remember the good shit. They don't remember the times when they tried to ruin your life or some shit. So you got to be present, okay? All right, let's read this. This card says, you're spending the majority of the time daydreaming, wondering what could have been if only things had gone the way you wanted. By doing this, you aren't giving yourself a fair chance. Truth is, there's nothing you can do to change what happened, no matter how many scenarios you craft in your mind. Make improvements to your present, not your imaginary. Be sure to nurture what you've been given. Yeah, that's what I was telling your ass earlier. Like, whoever is like stuck in what could have been with that Six of Cups energy, it's like that Page of Cups is like, hey, new shit, new life, new ideas, new realm. Be present in that. Like, somebody really has a challenge with the Ascended Master number 33. Somebody really has a challenge with being present. Like, it's a challenge for them. Like, even if they go out with somebody who in the present is loyal, kind, trustworthy to them, you see how she's resting her chin on her fist? That's like body language. And then look at her feet close together. That's like body language. You're like, oh my God, how many times are we going to link up and they're going to keep talking about this same old shit? And this person like, and see, that's why her hands is open. her feet is open. So that's why I still have this stance. That's why I'm still mad at. That's why I'm still standing on business. That's why I'm still. And this person is like galaxies. You see the little thought bubbles coming from their mind. This person is in a different mind frame. This person's on a different mental plane. This person is in a different spiritual realm. And this motherfucker still keep talking about some old shit or some shit that don't make up nothing. And this person, like, I love this person, but I don't know how many times I'm gonna come here and keep hearing this shit. Like, somebody got bigger plans, bigger ideas. Okay? All right, let's read this. Oh, wait, we already read it. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody needs to get over the nostalgia. Shit ain't even nostalgia. The shit is daunting. Like, stop bringing that shit into everything. And then if you look behind them, it's like the little aloe vera plants. They're like, heal. Aloe vera is self-healing. You cut that plant, come back a few hours later, that motherfucker done already healed. And it's starting to grow anew again. Like, somebody needs to heal from some type of nostalgia that they keep going through. Like, yeah, Lily Cat. But it's like somebody haunting themselves. And if you were to not listen to this shit or try to wake this person up from this nostalgia, they would be angry with you. Some people have to like exist within the illusion, because that's how they feel whole. That's how they feel alive. You got to understand that. But these two women look too youthful for that. It's like somebody is like living in a past that they don't have to be in anymore. All right, gang. That was your tarot and talk. I told y'all at the top of the reading that the members could have asked a free question. Everybody was like, nah, not put my business on the line. I feel you. I respect that. Um, but we'll try to do that, every other live or so. If you want to ask a free question for paid members, members got a badge, okay? So you know if you're a member or not already. You can ask a free question, but I respect your privacy. I know you don't want to do that, but the option is available. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading, how to purchase anything from my websites, my social media handles, my email, all the good things. I love you guys too, T. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah. So yeah, the links to all my websites, okay? All my stores for merchandise, everything in the description box. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.